What story are you telling yourself? Words matter, and stories matter even more because they are powerful. The stories we tell ourselves have the power to define who we are and who we may become. Our stories can create a bright future or lead us into despair. These stories can be short snippets, almost captions or thought bubbles that come into our mind. These thought bubbles can string together as we give them our attention, and ultimately we create a narrative for our lives. I have a narrative that runs in my mind, and I call it the voice of I am not. It goes something like this: I'm not smart enough. I am not good looking enough. I am not happy enough. I am not fit enough. I am not kind enough. I am not strong enough. I am not enough. It took me a very long time to understand the voice of I am not and to tell it to go to hell. I truly believe that's where the voice of I am not comes from. Here's the deal. If you believe something to be true, it will be for you. That's why stories that we tell ourselves are so powerful. It takes work, but it's possible to rewrite our stories. Our brains are so good at recognizing and building patterns. We use these patterns to save ourselves time. Our brain creates patterns to make its processing efforts easier and faster. Good patterns help us, and unfortunately not so good patterns really can be a problem. Neuroplasticity is the word scientists use when they talk about how the brain can rewire itself. It's a proven fact that if we could change how our brain works and its wiring, stories we continually tell ourselves create well-established pathways. Think of this like ruts in a road, and the old saying about someone being in a rut, it really makes sense. You can smooth over these ruts and take yourself a completely new direction just by telling yourself a new story for your life. It's not a one and done thing. It takes time and energy, and it's totally worth it. You can create a beautiful story for yourself with new words, new phrases, new paragraphs, and chapters for your life. You can create a better story for yourself. Journaling is a great way to start building that narrative and creating possibility and freedom from those stories that are holding you hostage. In part 2 of the Antics, Karen shows you how to create a new story for your life. Just like every journey begins with one step, a new story begins with just a few words. Today, let your story begin with I am. I am enough.